Game week 481 had it all. Unpredictable DNPs, goalkeeper errors that led to lost clean sheets, and incredible individual performances by players I did put in my lineups and those I decided to leave on the bench. Anyway, let's look at some highlights and see how we did. That brings us to the Korean League, and we have Jeju playing Gangwon, and a nice finish by the Gangwon player. So, in this one, the hopes were ruined before the game started because Kim Dong-jun got a DNP and we had an An-gi in the goal. Later we learned he had some back problems. But here we have Gangwon attacking again, 42nd minute. Nice combination of play, and that's 2-0 to Gangwon. So the away team is giving Jeju the run for their money on their own stadium. Yeah, here Changwon losing that duel on the wing, but here we have Jeju players attacking, and it's the 72nd minute, so well into the second half. Here we see some duel cross into the box. An Tae-hyun wins the duel and finishes it easily. So a little bit of luck there, definitely a scrappy goal, but that's a nice decisive for An Tae-hyun. Yeah, he barely gets that ball, and then he's able to finish. And we didn't see any more goals in Jeju. So the final score was Jeju 1, Gangwon 2. And now we have Ulsan hosting Jeonbuk. And that game, until the 94th minute, as you can see, it was 0-0. So a nice clean sheets for both of my teams, but it wasn't to be. The Ulsan's class was just too much by Jeonbuk. And very nice combinational play, started by Asaka and finished by Asaka. Won-sang passes and Asaka with a nice finish. I think Jeonbuk players could have done more there, tracking him better. But it's the 94th minute, like everybody's tired already. And just the confidence and the focus was not there anymore. That's a nice finish by Asaka. And that brings us to Argentina, and we have River hosting Tigre. And we have a handball in the box and a penalty in the 12th minute, I believe. And we have Borja with a nice finish. So Borja is one of those players that we left on the bench this game week, because he played in Libertadores, he played full 90. I thought he was not going to play, but he did play, and what a game he played. But let's see now on this. We have Paulo Diaz with a mistake, and then Armani coming out and fouling Armoa in the box. You could argue that he didn't make that tackle on him, but the referee called and it was a penalty. And Maroni with a nice comfortable finish from the spot. Tigre didn't do much in this game. That was pretty much all they did, just that one penalty. And then we have Borja again with a nice control and a nice finish. When you see your player that is in your gallery, but you didn't pick them in your lineup, scoring a second goal like this, you know he's gonna score more. And it was to be. Here's Sorare being fouled in the box, and the referee calls for another penalty. This time for River. And that was going to be a third opportunity for Borja and a third goal for Borja. Beautiful performance by Borja, man of the match. 3 goals, hat trick. Fortunately left on the bench. Kashima Antlers is one of those teams that didn't disappoint this week. They did have a rough start because Sekigawa made a bad touch at the beginning of the game, and that pretty much resulted in a goal scored by Anderson Lopez. But then the Antlers were able to equalize by Yuma Suzuki. He was standing at the edge of the box. Then we had Kei Chinen, who got an assist, and then Sekigawa redeemed himself toward the end of the game by scoring a nice header and making it 3-1 for Kashima Antlers. In the 94th minute, the Yokohama F Marinos were able to score the second goal by Uenaka. Then another team which was supposed to win us this game week was Kawasaki Frontale. So they were able to hold on to their clean sheet till the 88th minute of the game. Akihiro Ienaga had two really nice goals. First goal, he was pretty much unmarked in the box and he scored a header. And then in the 17th minute, he was able to capitalize on the mistake by the defender, who slipped on a very wet surface of the field. They were actually disallowed 2 goals scored by Gomis. So as you can see, we could have really used some of that. Gomis had 2 goals disallowed by VAR, deemed to be offside, and then Jung Sung-ryong made a mistake where he didn't clear the ball. And in the penalty box, coming in from a cross from the corner kick, he came out, but he didn't clear the ball, and Nagoya Grampus were able to score a scrappy goal. So that makes it 2-1. Unfortunately, no clean sheet. That is it, guys. As you can see, nothing to write home about in terms of Sorare results, with only Kashima Antlers and Ienaga saving the honor of the club. I am stoked though for the next couple of weeks, as first we have the international friendlies coming in starting today, and then the Euro. I'm going to be playing throughout the entire European tournament, so you can expect more content like this to come in the next few weeks. So stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.